album Mobrayo, and it's about time we talk that talk. Of course, it is that moment for TED Talk. And I already have in the studio with me Dr. Gideon, but Dr. Gideon is not alone in the studio this afternoon. Usually he's not alone. But he has a gentleman with him in the studio this day, and that is Aki Adeleke. But I'll start with Dr. Gideon. Good afternoon, Doctor. It's good to have you.
Oh, welcome, sir. We're done longest time, sir.
I need to ask you, so where did you go to? So last week I was on the show and I was like, oh, so today we'll be having TED Talk, and then I kept looking at my time and I'm like, oh my goodness, what happened, Doctor? Was this some job having to do with tech in some part of the world? Where were you?
I traveled to somewhere based on the tech task. So we traveled on an assignment to discharge some
responsibilities,
yes.
And I hope you're here with some goodies.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we have Aki Adeleke also with you. Hello, sir. How's it going? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
We're going to move closer to the mic.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good to have you.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. I'm assuming did you travel also with Doctor, or you were in the city?
Not really.
Not really. What did you come with goodies for us?
Certainly.
Okay, we'll get into that already. So you sent me the topic, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what we're talking about today. I mean, using the power of ICT to trade the financial market. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, a lot of people want to make money, especially considering what's happening in the economy. We'll say, hey, people say T-pain, they define it in different ways. Some, they call that real pain. Some say T-gain. However, I don't know where people stand on this, but everybody wants to make money. That is the main point. And of course, talking about the financial market, it's a big deal. I'm not an expert when it comes to this, but I know you're an expert when it comes to ICT. Will you be able to shed light into this? So tell us about it. What really are we talking about when it comes to using ICT to trade the financial market? Can you please break it down?
Okay. To our listener at home, good day. Today, as the moderator has already told us, the topic to which we want to discuss on the power of information communication technology to the financial markets. How technology has impacts financial markets. Technology has become an indispensable tool for traders at this point in time, because for anybody that wants to make a good success in trading online, you need to be relevant with the world of technology, because in financial markets we all need to know much about technology. It is very much important for you to know how to make use of your system. So you need to know how to handle a system by many ways that will enable you to trade appropriately. Some people may venture into a business without knowing the tools, without knowing things that they need to know. They will go lost. But at this point in time, we just want you to know that technology has done more good to financial entity, financial business. So without technology, you may not be able to make enough money, because through technology, you have a lot of ideas, you know a lot of ways, a lot of strategies that you can use at least to get your money, because financial trade has to do with algorithm application.
Right.
So we have a mentor, a tutor, a facilitator here that will at least tell us a lot about financial markets.
Okay, so that will be Aki Adeleke, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Sir.
fantastic. So we'll turn to him in a moment, especially when it comes to things like this. So I was talking on the news around the world earlier. I was talking about scams and the likes, in terms of the access to internet has increased the rate of scams. So phone scams and all of this and all of that. So when it comes to things like this also, when it comes to the internet generally, people are a bit skeptical, like, oh my goodness, what's this one again? I remember when crypto came, some were skeptical about it until it became a thing. Of course, you know how it happened in Nigeria. Now, at some point, it was banned in Nigeria, but people were still making a lot of money out of that in other parts of the world. And there were those who found their way around it also within Nigeria. So let's get to this one. In terms of, ICT and the financial market at Kennedy, please give us a breakdown. What exactly does it entail? How do you go about it? Let's start with the fundamentals.
Thank you very much.
using that technology to trade the financial markets, I think to me is a big plus for us who are in the industry. You see, in the time of old, a lot of things were not known, especially in the area of technology.
Right.
Okay, take for example, years ago, our forefathers used hoes, cutlasses, and stuff like that to make their farming. You understand me? And when you look at the inputs they had to put into this farming and what they actually been able to bring out of it, you discover there is no commiseration. There is no balance between the two. You put in so much effort, and at the end of the day, you're getting just a little. You understand me?
Yeah.
But today, through the advent of technology, there are a lot of devices that can be used on your farm. Your tractors, irrigation farming system, and all the rest. These are the things that technology has brought into farming. And today, you can bear me witness, there are better farming systems now through technology, and a lot of yield and results are being gotten.
Yeah.
Look at the area of banking. You see, some years ago, for you to transact business in the banking sector, you have to get to the banking hall itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have
Long
you have to be there.
You get a teller.
Like today, look at technology. You can sit in the comfort of your home, between transactions, sending money out, receiving money, and doing business. That's technology. I remember years ago, they used to refer to the radio station as Asoro Magbesi.
Right.
That is, you can only speak to your listeners.
No response.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But today, what happens? Instant response. As you are talking, people are talking back to you. That's the power of technology. So it's the same thing in the financial market. You see, today, it has been so easy using ICT to trade the market. And a lot of good results are coming in from everywhere.
So talking about, it's so easy to trade, the good results are coming. It sounds good, yeah? It sounds good. But it seems like you need to have certain skills, especially when it comes to, when you talk about agriculture, for instance. You must be a farmer to even start with.
Exactly.
And then to use your tractors and the likes, probably you need an engineer there, you need a driver. There's some expertise. I'm not a financial expert, so if I see anything having to do with the market, I just look at it like it's gibberish from afar. You get what I'm trying to say? So how does somebody, an average person, like myself and any other person who's listening, who's not an expert, and especially not being an expert, when it comes to ICT, now merge these two worlds together. So one, you have finances, another one, you have ICT.
Exactly.
Is that not too much for one person? Yeah.
You see, like they say, that the only constant in life is change. And as things are changing, we ought also to be changing along so as to be able to get better results for our efforts. Financial today is not really a good thing. Certainly. It's just that it came a little late to Nigeria. And the history we had, when it came, it was like, a kind of fast money making business. That's how it was introduced to us. Like, bring $100 today, and the next money you are getting $1,000 as profit on your investment. It's never like that. That was how we took it. That was the approach we gave to when we started. You know what I mean? So we came with money, and we was banking the money, the market was also banking us. Because there was no enough knowledge. That's at then. Later, with the advent of technology, we began to discover, no, financial markets is a business on its own. It's not different from any other conventional business. Trade, buying and selling baggy, being at market, doing your business. It is the same thing. And like in every business, the place of knowledge can never be underplayed. For you to make a headway in any business, you've got to learn. Learn, acquire the knowledge, and through the knowledge, then you are good to go. So financial markets, like I have said, is not really a voodoo. And neither is it rocket science. It's a very simple business, but it requires knowledge, especially in the area of technology,
Of
for you
course.
to make a headway.
Of course, in a moment we'll get to that kind of knowledge, the knowledge we need, especially the knowledge when it comes to ICT. Of course, the tools we also need. Would I need to get a laptop? Would I need to go to a training school? Would I need to, how long would I need to learn? And then, do I need to make a lot of money before I go into this market? That is also something to also understand. I'll be asking you these questions in a bit, but don't forget that this segment is brought to you by the GTS ICT School. Of course, they teach when it comes to software development, programming, web development, UI, UX, data analysis, and data science, cybersecurity and tracking, and of course, general computer services. They're located in Dubai, in the city of Ibadan. Of course, you do know that the principal there is Dr. Gideon. So in a minute, we'll go on a quick break. When I return, some of those questions I asked, I'll be asking them again, and they will be giving us responses. What exactly do I need? What skill set do I need to get to ensure that I'm able to take advantage of this financial market that they're talking about? And I'll also open the phone lines so you can ask direct questions and they can give you answers to those questions that you have for them. Do stay with us. This is the Blast Lounge on Blast 98.3 FM.